Hello, welcome to Dapper Man Dan. It's not potentially of a new series, maybe just put a couple up, see what the reaction is to it. This is Pro Wrestling Sim, a game where you sort of take over a promotion and you do all the writing and put the matches together, that sort of thing. So, this mod I'm playing is Anything Can Happen 1992. It's quite a new one. I'm in charge of All Star Wrestling, a sort of very local British brand. You can see there in the news. We'll go into that sort of what's going on a bit further on, sort of a bit further afield from us. In another one, this is sort of an intro really to All Star Wrestling. Here we go. So the owner, Brian Dixon, comes out. He says, "Welcome to the first weekly edition of All Star Wrestling Live. We'll still be doing our Butlins tours, don't worry, but I feel we have a product that is better than just a handful of shows a year. British wrestling has a chance to be put back on the map following the demise of that other promotion. We don't have a TV deal at the moment, but why run when we can walk? You'll see the very best of British wrestling here. You're witnessing a historic moment in wrestling tonight. The face of British wrestling will never be the same again." And with that, Dave Taylor's music hits and a British heavyweight champion makes his way to the ring. Dave Taylor says, "You know, Brian, I love the ambition you have for this company. Absolutely love it. As your British heavyweight champion, I am fully behind this push. British wrestling has a place and seems to have lost its way a bit. Ambitious with the weekly shows at this stage, and as you know, I love a bit of Butlins, those after pies. I believe in you, Brian, and hope all those in the back believe in you too." So, working with Dave Taylor helped everyone learn in this segment. Dave Taylor's popularity went up 0.1%. Brian Dixon's company owner gimmick worked well. 61%, 54 from that one, and it's a 64. Next segment is our first match between Blondie Barrett and Bobby Barnes. Match quality is not good at all. Bobby Barnes wins in that one. Blondie Barrett's selling skill raised the match quality. The match came better with some commentary, well, we're not on TV. Working with Bobby Barnes helped everyone learn. So the crowd reaction was 100%. Match quality wasn't great, but it still got a final score of a 61. Which moves us on to the next segment, which is a match between Steve Casey and Robbie Brookside. Robbie Brookside taking the loss to Steve Casey there. I've set it on automatic, so Robbie Brookside selling the skill raised the match quality. He put in a huge effort, and apparently Robbie Brookside helped everyone learn in this segment. No gains in popularity on that one. The 1.5 match, 55%, 100% crowd reaction. And then the next one is Klondike Kate. Her music hits, and the imposing figure of Klondike Kate makes her way to the ring. "There seems to be something missing around here, like seriously missing. Do I smell or something? Where are the rest of the women that have been around the last few years? I turn up and I'm the only female in the building. You scared of me? You intimidated by me? Good. I will just stay here and keep guard. I am the women's division. I saw in the paper that little Soraya Knight is even going off to Germany with a tail between her legs because she'd rather go wrestle there than face me here in England. The bitch is here, and she is here to stay." Klondike Kite throws the microphone to the floor. She's gained 0.1 popularity, made her entrance. A small few were offended by what was said in the promo, but the edge seemed to improve the crowd reaction. So they weren't too happy with the use of the word, I don't imagine. But as I say, a very good segment there actually. 90% for her entrance, 84% for a promo. But will that be the last we see of Klondike Kate, I wonder, in this show? Next one is a match between Terry Rudge and Johnny Kidd. Terry Rudge gets the win in that one, 61% on that one. 2-star match. Johnny Kidd's selling raised the match quality, could have been better with some commentary. And working with both the wrestlers helped everyone learn this in this segment. To the veterans of the promotion. We'll go through the roster and that in a different sort of next video. And then the final segment is the main event. We see Dave Taylor versus Drew McDonald. Dave Taylor wins. There was interference though from Klondike Kate, who is the manager and partner of Drew McDonald. Dave Taylor selling raised the match quality. Drew McDonald put in a huge effort. The match could have been better with some commentary. Dave Taylor was made to look like a threat. It really helped his popularity. And working with Dave Taylor helped everyone learn this segment. A 1.5 star match. Final score 63. And let's see what the first All Star Wrestling is going to put out. So 25% there. Our production settings are limited in our growth. For better production, this could have scored 65, gained 0.2 popularity in Europe. So in terms of the segments, Welcome to All-Star Wrestling got 64%, Blondie Barrett v Bobby Barnes 61, Steve Casey v Robbie Brookside got 55, The Baddest Female in the ASW, that was the most popular segment with Klondike Kate, 86% there. Terry Rudge v Johnny Kidd got a 61%, and Dave Taylor v Drew McDonald in the main event got a 63%.